One chilly November morning, the diner was crowded. The smell of fresh coffee and sizzling bacon filled the air, mingling with the chatter of regulars and hurried office workers. Emily moved gracefully between tables, her smile bright despite the weight of long hours and low pay. It was during the lunch rush when Mr. Collins, a well-dressed man in his 40s, came in with his friends. He glanced at Emily with disdain the moment she approached his table. "Wait, you're the waitress here," he sneered. "I didn't expect someone like you to be, well, serving people instead of doing something meaningful." Emily froze for a moment, her hands gripping the order pad tightly. Inside, her chest burned, not from anger, but from years of enduring subtle, and sometimes not so subtle insults from strangers who thought they could measure her worth in a few minutes. She forced a polite smile. "Would you like to start with some drinks, sir?" He scoffed, muttered something under his breath about wasted potential, and waved her away. As he left, Emily's eyes stung with tears she refused to let fall in front of the diners. She went to the kitchen, leaning against the counter, and whispered to herself, "One day they'll see." What Mr. Collins didn't know, and what most people didn't see, was that Emily had been secretly building her dreams alongside her shifts. After her long hours at the diner, she would go home, open her laptop, and work on a small online business she had started selling handmade jewelry. Each bracelet, each necklace was crafted with care, each one a small rebellion against the world that tried to define her by her job. But dreams, as Emily quickly learned, didn't pay the rent, at least not yet. There were nights she cried herself to sleep, wondering if she was wasting her time, wondering if she was destined to always be invisible. And yet, every morning she put on that apron and stepped into the diner, determined to keep going. One afternoon, fate took an unexpected turn. The diner manager, Ms. Reynolds, called Emily into the office. "Emily," she said, "there's a lady here asking for you by name. She says it's urgent." Curious and a little nervous, Emily followed her to the front of the diner. There, standing with a warm smile, was a woman in her 30s holding a camera. "Hi, Emily. I run a local boutique and an online marketplace," the woman said. "I saw your jewelry online. I think it's amazing. I want to feature your work and help you sell it nationwide." Emily's heart skipped a beat. Tears welled up, but this time they were tears of hope. "Are you serious?" she whispered. "Absolutely. Talent like yours shouldn't be hidden behind a diner counter," the woman replied. In the weeks that followed, Emily worked tirelessly, balancing her diner shifts with her growing jewelry business. Orders started pouring in from all over the country. Social media buzzed with photos of her designs, and soon, she was featured in lifestyle magazines and online marketplaces. Then came the day she never thought she'd see. At a charity gala in the city, she found herself standing face to face with Mr. Collins, the same man who had insulted her months ago. He looked shocked as she approached the microphone to give a short speech about her journey. "I started out as a waitress," Emily said, her voice steady. "And yes, I was judged for my job, but I refused to let anyone define my worth. Hard work, passion, and belief in yourself. That's what changes your life." The room erupted in applause. Emily's eyes met Mr. Collins and she smiled, not with bitterness but with quiet triumph. Life has a way of humbling us, she thought. From that day forward, Emily's life changed completely. She left the diner, not because she despised her work, but because she had finally reached a place where her dreams were no longer hidden. She remembered every insult, every moment of doubt, and used them as fuel to push herself further. The story of Emily Parker spread across social media, inspiring countless people who felt stuck in jobs they were judged for, reminding them that their current circumstances do not define their future. And as Emily looked out over her bustling jewelry workshop, filled with employees who once looked like her, young, ambitious, underestimated, she smiled, knowing that life had indeed other plans for her. Plans that she had made herself by refusing to give up. So if you're watching this right now, remember, don't let anyone else's opinion of you dictate your dreams. Work hard, stay true to yourself, and life will reward your courage.